So this video is going to be a tutorial for a knitted scarf that I designed recently. The inspiration for this pattern was mostly old Hollywood stars who would wear scarves on their heads, notably Audrey Hepburn, but I think this is also just a really nice garment for winter. If you make a larger and warmer version, it's really cute. Before we get into the tutorial, I want to give you a few notes on this design, but if you'd like to jump straight to the pattern, you can go to this time or click on the timestamp in the description box below. The written pattern is also available for free on Ravelry. I'll link that below as well. So this pattern is incredibly customizable because gauge essentially doesn't matter. It's knit from one side to the other as opposed to top down or bottom up. This allows you to knit it with any needles or any yarn that you'd like and to any size that you'd like. This also means that you can knit different scarves for different purposes. You can make a really small version like a bandana, or a tiny bit bigger and just a regular scarf around your neck or on your head. You can also wear it as a kerchief and you can tuck it under your hair. That looks really cute. But you can make a larger version to wear on your head or an extra large version, which I really like doing with a warm yarn such as wool. That's really great for the winter. It's very warm. That can also double as a shawl depending on how big it is. I made a couple different versions of this scarf in different fibers. I made one in wool, tencel, bamboo, and acrylic, and they all worked really well. The scarf will curl in on itself as you're knitting it and when it's finished, so blocking is essential. And yarns that block better will be nicer, but I used acrylic for one of these scarves and I steam blocked it and it worked perfectly fine. The top edge of the scarf is meant to curl in on itself a little bit to hide the purl side of the knitting, but the edges that make the point lay flat and they have a selvage edge, so it has a nice clean look. For this tutorial I'm using like a DK weight yarn, and I'm giving you sort of like a base general version of this pattern to make the one that I'm making in this video, but once again you can use any size needles. The gray one that I made with the wool is worsted weight. I don't know what needles I used, probably 7, US 7. The tencel one, I think I used US 3 needles. So you can just do whatever you like, create a looser fabric or a more dense fabric, it's up to you. I love this pattern, I'm very, very happy with it, and I'm very excited to finally be sharing it with you. So let's get into the tutorial. you.